I've got a question about House Oversight Committee subpoena that was issued yesterday. It's seeking an FBI document from 2020 that, quote, describes an alleged criminal scheme involving then Vice President Biden and a foreign national relating to the exchange of money for policy decisions. What's the White House's response to this serious corruption allegation?
I'm going to have to refer you to the Justice Department on that. I have nothing for you on that today.
No. Do you know what country this pertains to, or what policy decision?
I have nothing for you, sir. I'm going to have to refer you to the Justice Department, and I'm getting the hook. See ya.
Thank you. Japan holds $1.2 trillion, the largest U.S. debt, and a growing number of countries seem to be moving away from the use of the dollar. Is there an understanding of this, of a concern for that, as the world reserve currency is really a big part of why the U.S. is able to exert its leadership? Is there understanding of the fact that countries are beginning to turn away from the use of the dollar, and some way to resolve that?
Well, I'd have to let Japan speak to their economic policy. The
number of countries that are beginning to denominate in dollars away from the U.S. dollar.
I'm going to have to take your question, sir. I don't have a good answer for you today.
Does the president believe that there should be a code of conduct for the Supreme Court?
So I've been asked about ethics and this question many times before. Senate is currently moving forward with a process. We're going to leave it to the Senate for now.
But his own commission on the Supreme Court, which he established, issued a report in 2021 that said a code of conduct for the court would bring the court into line with the lower federal courts, etc. Did the president read that report?
Understood. The president has seen the report. We have said many times before he appreciated the bipartisan commission that came together and put the report together, put the report that you're just speaking of. As it relates to this moment in time, Senate clearly is taking some sort of action. They're going through their process, and we're just going to leave it.
About President Sanchez's visit, is the president going to do a joint press conference? And also, we've had the leaders of the Philippines, Ireland, and Brazil here without joint press conferences with the president. What is the threshold for which leaders get a joint press conference and which ones don't?
No, I appreciate the question. We had a joint press conference just recently, just last week, with the South Korean president. As you know, I'm sure you probably listened in on it, which happened, I think, about a week ago. Last Wednesday. So that occurred. I don't have anything to share about Spain and their travels, and we'll have more details about what the agenda will look like. Look, every conversation is different. It is a diplomatic conversation that occurs when we talk about what they're going to be doing here at the White House. I just don't have anything more to share on that.
Massive strain at border facilities, and especially in the Rio Grande Valley, and Title 42 is ending next week. How confident is the president that the fixes that he's put in place are going to hold, given that we're already seeing strains in the system?
Something that the president has been taking very seriously from the beginning of his administration, and we have asked Congress to take action. We have asked Congress to meet us even halfway as we put forward a legislation on the first day of his administration, a comprehensive immigration piece of legislation. And Secretary Mayorkas is going to hold a press conference tomorrow at 2 p.m., so I would recommend or suggest, friendly suggestion, to listen in on his press conference on the multi-agency comprehensive response that we're having today. And so I'll leave it there. Look, I can't say what it's going to look like after May 11th, but what I can say is that this is an administration that has taken the challenges that we see at the border very seriously since day one.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. You all look lovely this weekend.
Thank you.
You did too.
Thank you for your TED Talk. Sholanda's TED Talk. We love it.